In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty lords peeled apart their stone scales. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath, the Scaleless, betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers. And man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side. Yes, indeed. The dark side brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
Hello everyone, it's been a while. Now, this here is of course Dark Souls 1, and I'm playing through this game with the Prepare to Die Again Final Edition mod, brought to you by, well, apparently the combined efforts of Wolf2K, Ravager Chris, 37, Mio Maridus, and Lord of Sandwich. And hopefully this is going to be an interesting journey. It's been a long time, roughly 1.5 years since I last touched the game, and with the remaster coming sometime soon this year, I was hoping I could maybe relive some of the experiences that I had all those years ago. It's been a long time now, and I know it's a blanket statement at this day and age, considering how far the series has come and how it's been brought to the attention of the mass cult. Not that there's anything necessarily wrong with that, but, you know, some hipsterisms are going on. Quick shout out, actually, this is going to be a little sweet PMA thing, to Andreas, a dear friend who introduced me to this game all those years ago. But yeah, this mod is going to recreate, rebalance, and basically relocate a lot of the enemies and items, allegedly, to, well, that's hopefully gonna add to some of that essence of discovery that makes your first playthrough so memorable. So let's do it. Let's play the game. I am playing using the DS fix, hence hopefully the stable 60 frames per second throughout these videos. And I am using a controller, much to the chagrin of a friend, Dragon, a viewer of the channel as well. I might be a little rusty. The last time I played these games in earnest was the Dark Souls 2 aesthetic playthrough, which you can find on the VODs of the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Gidro. But that's enough of that. Let's freaking go. I remember struggling here with the you know, the aspect ratios and whatnot, because the friend told me to install DSFix to make the game, well, much... Actually, I didn't install it right away. I think the vanilla installation of the game had some sort of a graphical issue where it kinda... How would I say? It made the game run windowed despite it being full screen. Oh, what's this then? Was there always a bonfire here? I can't remember. Get your shield. Oh, I like this. Oh boy! Running these mods is surprisingly easy to make with the Dark Souls drag and drop manager by Ravager Chris, 37. I just had to download the files, drag and drop them on the launcher, and then launch the game through said launcher. But yeah, the intention is that we'll play through the game using this mod, kinda take our time with it, not necessarily dilly-dally, but just play it nice and slow and casual. And hopefully I can keep the image quality clear and the frames per second locked at 60. Don't know for the length and the format of the videos, but we'll have to see about that. Keeping it rather loose, of course some edits here and there, to keep it hiccup-free and to cut down on any potential backtracking, because I am pretty rusty. I can tell that the movement controls are going to cause me some problems here in the future, because you know, it is rather locked in its controls. Oh, interesting. Cool. So is this where you live? Now, hopefully this series will please some of you who've been here on the channel for those Dark Souls videos that I published eons ago.
Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you?
Of course, I'm not a heartless bastard.
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission. But perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family. Thou who art undead art chosen. In thine exodus from the undead asylum, maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords, when thou ringeth the bell of awakening. The fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know. Oh, one more thing. An Estus flask. An undead favorite.
I love it. Undead favorite.
Oh, and this. Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
It gives you so little to go by as far as plot goes, which I was very much drawn into when I started playing the game. And there he goes. Bye. No drops. You know, I want to kind of check, see what kind of things this mod adds. Can this shield parry? Let's see if I can do it. Well, I'm not gonna say I've still got it, but I still got it. And his house words certainly beat mine, which is keep on keeping on. Yeah, actually the last time I played Souls games, there was some Bloodborne streams I did a while back. And a whole playthrough of that game as well. Mostly off camera and done for my own amusement, but that was nice. But yeah, the only thing that I think has aged so far is the controls. But of course, that's to be expected. That's to be expected. No drops. This is still locked. I don't know what sorts of modifications the mods can actually do, as in how extensive they are, besides, well, fantastic. Besides enemy replacements and whatnot. Shall we die to a silent demon? Let's find out. There was a time when I was the best at the game. Is this not dealing damage to him? I want to see. Whoops. Or am I just missing it? Is he gonna do the lunge here? Oh, I was just missing it. That's why. Donk, donk, donk. He's going rowing with that one. Like that attack. I can't believe I've done it. It's just like the Vanguard. Except you have to beat them. Nice. And this one still opens. Cool. Now maybe the bonfire is there because maybe I'm to expect an enemy here. I can still hear this stray demon. A lot of rumbling going on. Maybe you can already drop down or something. Is that a fog gate? No. Okay, well here I am. No torch hollows, please. Oh wow. Hoist through it. This is the biggest kinda pat on the back you can expect from the game, isn't it? Good job. Go ahead. I'm not gonna do any trading just yet, and besides I think you have to re-enter this area to make the crows appear. Well then. No enemies here. Almost fell. Fantastic. Let's go. Take me away.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords.
So cryptic. Indeed. I hate interrupting that. Damn it. Oh. Wobbly bird. Oh. It takes me back. Ah, this feeling. I like it. Man, did the game ever leave was this tree not here on that cutscene? This tune. Oh. I would like to point out how the shield shrinks when I sit down. Look at this. Never really noticed that. That's funny. This tune used to be my alarm on my phone for the longest time. It was a nice wake up sometimes.
Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival. Let me guess. Fate of the undead, right? Well, you're not the first. But there's no celebration here. You'd have done better to rot in the undead asylum. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are actually 2 bells of awakening. One's up above in the undead church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town. Ring them both, and something happens. Brilliant, right? Not much to go on, but I have a feeling that won't stop you. Ah, your face. You're practically hollow. But who knows? Going hollow could solve quite a bit.
Oh, poor guy.
What? Restoring your humanity? Well, there are a few ways to go bit by bit from corpses. Or you can butter up a cleric and get yourself summoned. And the quickest way, although I'd never do it, is to kill a healthy undead and pillage its humanity. Coveting thy neighbor is only human, after all.
Let me do this for the future. I do like to listen to the dialogue sometimes.
What are you looking at?
Oi!
Don't try anything clever. You might regret it.
Hey!
What? You want to hear more? Oh, that's all we need. Another inquisitive soul. Well, listen carefully then. One of the bells is up above in the undead church, but the lift is broken. You'll have to climb the stairs up the ruins and access the undead burg through the waterway. The other bell is back down below the undead burg, within the plague-infested Blight Town. But I'd die again before I step foot in that cesspool.
Fantastic. Well, onwards to adventure. Let's see what we have here. I could go and visit New London one up, but I'll leave that a little later. I don't anticipate playing this game too well, hence why I'm probably gonna have to edit a few deaths out. Maybe not the deaths, but the runbacks. Let's keep it that way, okay? Alright. Good old Petrus.
Hello there.
Master of the
I
bowl
believe
cut.
we are not acquainted. I am Petrus of Thurland. Have you business with us? If not, I'd prefer to keep a distance, if possible.
He's got the cheater armor.
Hello there. I realize that I have requested that we retain our distance, but I also want you to know that it is not meant in ill will. Here, take this, as a token of peace. No, go ahead. It's for you.
Oh, I was hoping for a Zweihander.
Oh my, you again. Oh, I know. How about this? I have to await my companions here anyway. So what if I were to teach you some miracles? Would that please you?
Covenant with the gods.
Very well. Then first, a covenant with the gods.
I remember this being like, what? Really? Is this like a binding choice or whatnot? Because I got the feeling that the game is gonna be a little locked in like that.
Now let me share my miracles. Only their ultimate effectiveness will be determined by your efforts and your faith.
Okay. Yeah, I still got all these. Could actually use the one, huh? Perfect.
My companions are Milady and her young knights. She is young, but burdened by an undead mission. We are her defenses, to keep her from harm.
Okay.
An undead mission? Regrettably, I cannot share that with you. But you are my pupil. Very well. I can surely tell you, of all people,
We've just met.
undead clerics are given a mission to seek kindling. Kindling is the art of feeding bonfires with humanity. Through kindling, we shall one day be granted magnificent powers.
Sure.
Very well.
Okay.
Come again. The effectiveness...
I don't know how deep I will delve into these questlines and whatnot. I will do what I will do. Let's put it that way. I'll keep it a mystery, even to myself. Oh. Surely they wouldn't put a mimic in here. Oh, they moved this one here. Is there going to be like an optional enemy down below? Maybe? A black knight, perhaps? A corpse. Okay. Gold pine resin. Interesting. Okay. Now, I can't wait to get my ass kicked by skeletons. I mean, of course, you have to try this out. You never know what's in there. So, let me replug my controller. Oh god, it's acting up. My controller's dying. I'm not even kidding. Oh, what's this? Please let me out. Well, this turned clowny real quick. Yeah, I wish I was joking. My controller decided to stop right there, but... Oh, wondrous adventure. Well, that's not the button I was looking for. Oh, here we go. Okay, well, I guess I'll just use the soul and continue along my merry way. Hello. I can probably wield the Morning Star. It's a little better against these guys. I didn't mean a little. Oi! The game does have the rather punishing system for like messing with battle axes and maces. Maces were that was the weapon I first beat the game with. That thing is broken as heck with the absurd amount of blunt damage it deals. And in this game, pretty much everything seems to be weak to blunt. Or not necessarily weak, nothing just seems to resist it too well. Oh. I'm probably gonna be opening some of these rather blindly. Because who doesn't like surprises? I did always like shields in this game. One of my favorite things about blocking was, you know, when you block a huge hit and since you kinda skidding backwards, and you land in a real smooth and, well, graceful fashion. So I hope I can maybe pick up a boulder shield or something like that. That would be cool. This way I'll access nothing. But yeah, to reiterate, it's been a while, and I have played this for a good hundreds of hours back in the day, I should say. So I think I know my way around the game, but I'm not the best. I mean, who am I kidding? I am the best, but we'll see if that holds up even today. Souls. Fantastic. Can we expect extra skeletons? Well, a shark. Don't think that was always there. Oi, don't get stuck here. That's gonna be very bad for me. Oh yeah, I forgot that the game had... Oi! Automatically adds the recent items you pick up in the quick menu. I don't trust myself to parry a skeleton. I respect their swordsmanship. Always fun. I do like how wacky they are. Hey. Now I don't trust myself enough to beat the big one just yet. So I will probably do a bit of a looting run, as always. I used to run in and pick this Y-hander and just bounce. A falchion. Oh, I do like that one. I was wondering how easy that one would be to get. Binoculars? Not here. Ooh. Hello. And bye. Yeah, I think I'm gonna bounce for now. Running is admittedly slower than I remember. But I did always appreciate the slow and methodical gameplay of this game. Probably the most out of all the games in the series. It's by far my favorite, easily. Followed by Bloodborne, and I mean Dark Souls 2 competes for that position as well. Can I use the falchion? Missing dexterity. Can I raise it? Oh yeah, full disclosure, I am primarily a dexterity player. Yes, here we go. What a fantastic start. I mean, it's not my favorite weapon. That spot is held by Zweihander and the Iaito, but it'll do. Well, that didn't quite work. See, I've been playing, as I mentioned, Bloodborne some weeks ago. So I keep expecting to be able to get the rally mechanic going. Jumping in this game always unnerved me. No enemies, please? None. Twin humanities. It's also nice that I can't really remember the generic corpse loot. Oi. Well, that's not very sportsmanlike of you. Firebomb. No hollow waistcloth from the soldiers just yet. I remember starting as a... Oh, binoculars in here. Cool. I remember my first playthrough, it was, of course, as a cleric. And I just remember wanting to replace those raggedy potato sack robes as soon as possible, but the game didn't exactly... It's a little stingy on that front. You have to earn your keep, which is fine. Okay. We are well underway. Hey. Prism stones. That's definitely not there on the base game. I wonder if it like redistributes the loot or actually changes the tags for the corpse loot that the game does have. Yes. I will not be doing the skip to the lower berg. The jumps, that is. I'll try to keep it as organic as possible. And I do know that I tend to use the word a lot. Not a whole lot we can do about it. Oh. Yeah, I call it rust. You may just call it... Well, whatever you like, really. But I surmise that it's gonna be lack of skill. As we know, we all expect high-end gameplay on the channel. Fantastic. plunging attacks always been a little wonky, haven't they? This house eluded me for the longest time. Thought it maybe added an enemy or something up there, but no. So far, I mean, I think some of the hollows... Yeah, there's been enemy replacements, for sure. The asylum had those archers scattered about. Funny, notice how I'm... oh well. Running around the area, kinda expecting the enemies that I know from past experience to be there. And I'm expecting that to come and bite me at some point. I really am. Okay. Fantastic jump. Was there anything on this platform? No. If it can reposition chests, then I'm sure I can expect some loot differences. Oi. Alright. Oh. Oh! That's a nice touch. Can probably get killed by that. See, there's the jump I was talking about. Let's see. Come on then. See, I'm not gonna rush it. As I said, organic. Probably gonna keep it fast roll. I remember my initial playthrough was... it was medium roll. There's something innocent and pure about that. I was contemplating on doing a rather heavy kit build. But I'm not gonna worry about builds and, you know, all that junk. Oi! These bastards. So what are we gonna have in here? If the wooden shield was in the cemetery. That's all. Okay. Now these guys, they just won't calm down. Alright then. And here we are, first bonfire. I think this is where we'll call the first episode. Tune in next time, we will surely have a lot of interesting adventures. I will try to keep the length variable, but rather convenient as well. This is going to be the first episode on the first recording session. I'll post unrelated but interesting tidbits like that, probably on the description. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time. Thank you, and bye-bye.